Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming out today. And we're especially thankful and we just kind of want to give our biggest honor to the ladies that are here in front with us, both sisters of our co-worker and our friend Bob Epker. Bob lost his life on a construction project back in 2006, and that wasn't very long ago, and it was really close to home. We give our warmest welcome to this ceremony and our deepest sympathy. So thank you, Ms. Welker and Ms. Horman, for being here with us today. You know, things. We don't know exactly the number of fallen workers that we've had. We've got records, pretty good records from 1946, but there's been several folks, lots of workers that have been killed, and of course we remember and have the records of our department employees, but certainly there were contractors, and there's been other emergency responders, firemen, policemen that have also lost their lives in the line of duty. Kind of the impetus for us beginning this ceremony was because of the loss of one of our workers in Kansas City, Clifton Scott. Clifton was one of our motorist assist workers in Kansas City, and Clifton had actually done a PSA with reminding workers to slow down in work zones, because he knew firsthand as motorist assist operator just what it was like to be out in traffic and helping the public. And that's certainly the heart and the spirit of all the MoDOT workers and the emergency responders that are out there serving and helping the public in our maintenance operations, in our construction operations, and in our surveying operations, and just all the things that we do. You know, things have changed a lot since the early 50s, when there was a danger sign that was put up and a smudge pot. Lawrence, you probably remember those, don't you? You may have lit some of them. And that was all the warning that was out there. And you know what? We've got brighter signs and more cones and electronic message boards that warn about our workers in the work zone. But you know what else we've got too that just kind of counters all those things? We've got cell phones and all kinds of other things that folks are fooling with rather than paying attention to their driving. So we just want to certainly remember our friends that are fallen, but let's be advocates as well and remind our friends and folks we run across that we know people, there are families that are out there in the line of duty and that have lost their lives serving the taxpayers of the state of Missouri. And all at once release all of our balloons. The green balloons that we have each represent a fallen MoDOT worker. One blue balloon representing the Missouri State Highway Patrol officers who lost their lives, and then one orange balloon to honor the contractors, and one red balloon to represent emergency responders who lost their lives. You know, I'm going to read through this list, and there's some names on here that, you know, when you go back and when it's just a name on a list, it doesn't mean a whole lot. But when it's folks that we've worked with and that we know, that's when it gets really personal. And there's a few names on this list that I know I've worked with. Certainly Bob in our project office at Jackson. There's a name on this list, George Bud Whiting, George was a surveyor in what was then District 9. And when I started to work for MoDOT, I worked the summer in 1984 on the survey crew, and Bud was the instrument man, and worked the whole summer with Bud. Just a great guy, just a great guy, just full of life, and Bud chewed twist tobacco, and he thought, the crew decided that it would be a neat thing for this college kid to see if we could get him sick while he was out surveying. So at lunch, he pulls out this twist tobacco and breaks off a piece and was handing it out, and all the guys on the crew, yeah, I want some. Of course, I was going to jump right in there too. And if you've not had twist tobacco, it's kind of strong, and it kind of makes your head a little bit weary. So just a warning if anybody tries to play that trick on you. But that's it's personal when we think about folks that we worked with and just lost their lives too early in the line of duty. Here's the names of those. If you would, at this time, let's release the balloons and observe a moment of silence for those fallen workers.